Hello, and today we are rolling the film on 2012's Moonrise Kingdom. As usual, my name is Brian, brought to you by... with?
Brought to you
with...
Squarespace.
brought to you by Squarespace.
15% off Squarespace if you find a different podcast that
And they
is
actually
sponsored
have-
by
Did they actually have
Squarespace.
any promo codes?
Yeah.
We'll get one eventually.
I can't be that hard.
I'm thinking ahead.
I feel like everyone's sponsored. Like you feel like you find this person on YouTube who has like 2,000 likes on his.
Or like one like and
One
he's
like.
sponsored by Squarespace.
Everyone's sponsored by Squarespace.
I feel
I
like
told you.
we
It was,
said-
remember there was that whole era of Loot Crate being the big sponsor?
Yeah.
And then all the other crate ripoffs.
Yeah.
What were the ripoffs?
It was like,
My name's Kevin, and Isaac is also here.
I'm Isaac.
He's
Hello. How's it going, folks?
There was like Patterson told me about this one that's like book themed. She gets like a new book every month.
Oh, that's kind of lame, dude. It's kind of lame. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
It was like a Harry Potter
Why-
theme, so I think it's a young adult.
Why don't you just like go out and buy your own books instead of having a random book?
Blast them, bro.
You know?
Blast them.
That's what I'm saying.
No, we want these sponsors. Why are you making fun of them?
I'm not making fun of
Nah,
it.
he's making fun of the
we'll take
ripped
the book
off.
sponsor.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Oh, for turning the pages?
Turning the pages. It's gonna. Hey, if anyone steals that, fight me.
Turning
IRL?
the page, singular. Turning the page.
Turning the page.
Or
Let's do it.
flipping the pages.
Flipping the pages. Let's do the podcast, guys.
Fuck that guy podcast.
That's another good one.
That's one that we're gonna. It's coming up soon.
It's coming up soon.
Stay
dude.
tuned.
Our first one was on Woody Allen. Fuck that guy.
Well, no,
Oh.
it hasn't been out yet.
It's not out yet.
It's gonna be on.
That's pretty much thing.
It's gonna be on Kevin Bendizio, our first show. So
That's a good guy right there.
yeah, be
I
on the
like him.
lookout. That's a.
Oh,
very
is that why
good-
we're saying fuck that guy?
Yeah, fuck that guy. Podcast.
He's a good guy.
You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Instagram, it's RTF
Film.
Is it? No, it's RT Film. Right?
RT Film.
RT Film, and then
So it's-
Facebook is Rolling the Film.
So it's the letter R,
Yeah,
the letter T,
yeah,
and then the word film.
yeah. All connected.
Yeah,
connected.
all one word.
No other characters.
Not even like Batman or.
All right, so let's get back
Batman.
into
Oh, okay.
let's
We're
get
gonna-
back into
We're gonna get back into
the topic at
into
hand.
the topic at hand.
This week's pick was brought to you by Brian, or was chosen by Brian.
Yeah.
Yay, Brian! Good pick, Brian.
It was
I know,
alright.
right?
It was alright.
Oh damn!
But there have been worse picks, so
Ooh.
good job.
What, Babel?
That was the worst pick ever.
Bro, why'd you pick that movie?
That was a sad movie.
Dude, you had these little, like, pervert assassin kids. What's wrong with you?
He's incestuous.
You have
Yo.
a sister? Do you look at her naked like him?
No, I can't look at her like with clothes on either. So.
Oh, I know. My sister's gross. Dude, she's like a real life slug. Like, she oozes slime whenever she walks. It's
That's
like
kinda-
that secretary lady in Monsters, Inc.
That
my
sounds
sister.
disgusting. That's what that's.
That's what I live with, dude. Sometimes she tries to hug me. I'm like, dude, wash your hands. She said, I
Back
just
off.
showered.
Back
No,
off.
bro.
I don't know you like that. You know, we might be related.
Might not. Might not.
Hopefully not. You know.
So what made you pick this movie, Brian?
Yeah.
It was one of the I think it was runtime the main reason.
Oh, it felt shorter, right?
It was an hour and 45 minutes
Yeah.
long.
Although that's long, it's
That
like
is
the
long,
shortest.
but that's short compared to all of our other
Then
movies.
Isaac gave us a really long one to watch for the...
Yeah, for next week's, we have Isaac chose
Spoilers, bro.
Spoilers.
Well, we
dude.
can't.
It's at the end of the podcast.
and-
spoilers, but just a heads up, the next week's is a
It's
2
a
hour and 45-minute long
yeah.
movie.
Yeah, just watch it, though.
So,
Watch all of our... Wait, are you guys got to spread the word. Like, we're not getting as many likes as we thought. Thought we'd be rich by now.
alright, let's just go into discussing Moonrise.
Kingdom.
So, Moonrise Kingdom. So, what'd you think? What'd you guys think? The initial thoughts.
Let's start off with Kevin this week. I want to see what he's thinking.
So I thought that... Well, my first thing that I wanted to point out is that I'm not a Wes Anderson guy. I know some people are, heavy supporters of him.
Yeah, some people are heavy, some people are light.
Some people are light too.
Okay.
The only other movie I've seen of his is Rushmore.
Mm-hmm.
Good one. Don't remember it that well, but I remember it was good. I did like the movie. I thought it was, like all of his other movies, it's very quirky, it's very colorful. It's entertaining all throughout. I thought it was a very good film. I didn't hate it as much as Isaac did. So yeah, it's pretty good. What do you think, Isaac?
I think it's a film.
You said you're an Anderson guy, right?
I mean, I'm not like an Anderson guy, but I like his work.
Okay, so like, what would you compare it to? How would you compare it with his other movies?
This one in particular? Yeah. I think it's top 5 Wes Anderson.
So what movies have you seen?
Let's see. The Life Aquatic.
Okay.
That's one. The Royal Tenenbaums.
Okay.
The Grand Budapest Hotel. The Darjeeling Limited, I think that was the name of it. Bottle Rocket.
Wow.
Classic one.
Real big fan.
And then we got what was the other one with Jason Schwartzman? I forgot the name of it. That one was alright.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was such a big fan, guys.
I'm not a big fan. I'm just.
He's a huge fan.
He's a huge
I
fan.
like
You
his
saw
work.
watch a lot of his movies. Sounds like you're a big fan.
I'm not like a big fan. I enjoy his movies out there. Enjoyable films.
How would you
Oh,
distinct that for being a fan?
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
That was him?
That was him.
I didn't watch that one either.
You shouldn't watch.
I read the book.
You shouldn't. You
Who doesn't like
unread that.
Oh.
No.
Unless we get sponsored by, Audible, then we'll do books.
Yeah, we'll read.
I think we should do comics. I think that'd be pretty fast, right? That'd be easy.
I don't know. I don't like looking at pictures.
But you watch movies. Those are just moving pictures.
I like it when they move. I don't like it when they're still.
Animation podcast.
Animations.
Yeah.
So cartoons.
Cartoons. Anime.
I want to start the Boom Gang podcast.
No.
I want to see if we can get Boomkin here, dude.
No, I don't want him here, dude.
He's gonna steal our podcast.
He's gonna come in here and steal our mic and run out with it.
I'm gonna smash him before he does it.
But what I was saying about like not being like a Wes, because I feel like when you think of a Wes Anderson guy, it's like he's not very. He doesn't know anything about film. He's just like Wes Anderson. It's like, you're a Wes Anderson guy.
Blasted.
It's like a Tarantino guy. It's like you don't know anything
dang,
about film.
bro.
It's just Tarantino.
It's getting really heated up in here.
It is hot.
It is pretty hot. But it's not that hot. It was hot. It's been hotter before.
It's been we've been sweating in here before, so
Yeah.
it's not bad at all today.
Remember I came in like all my tight gear.
I remember that was the first time you came here, and that was really awkward because you met my family like that, dude.
Oh yeah, that was.
You were just hanging out, and then you were like saying hi to my grandma. That was weird, dude.
I didn't hug her or anything.
I thought you were. That was weird. Anyway, yeah, that's what I meant about like not being like a guy, a Wes Anderson guy, but I like his work.
What kind of guy would you say you are? Like, are you like a fanatic of someone in particular? Like, are you Woody Allen guy?
I'm a Woody Allen guy. Yeah. Definitely. No, I'm not a Woody Allen guy. I haven't seen all of his film. I've only seen a few.
That's because he's got a big library, though. He makes a movie like every year.
Does he?
And he's like 1 billion years old.
He's like 1 billion years old.
Didn't we say he was like 70-something?
He's older than the sun. So
yeah.
There's that.
This is the second son. The first son is like in the first half of his movies.
Yeah.
It's a government cover-up.
Yeah.
Open your eyes, dude.
Stay woke. We're sponsored by the Flat Earth Society, so be sure to log on there.
We have fans all around the globe.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the movie, Brian?
It was pretty entertaining. Like, because the main reason why I decided on it was the runtime.
Oh.
So I was like, I was looking through a lot of the other movies to select from. It's like 2 to 3 hours, and I was like,
They just added a bunch of new movies to Netflix. I feel like I haven't scrolled through them, but they look pretty good.
Yeah, they do look pretty good.
Because trending now is Dead Poet Society.
Mm.
Classic, dude. You like Dead Poet Society?
Yeah, it's a great film.
Okay.
And so
It might be on. It might be a future episode. Just stay tuned, guys.
remember, Kevin has
The next pick.
Oh, God.
My picks have been pretty
if
good.
anything you can skip.
What did I
that.
pick?
$1 Million Baby
That was
ruined my
pretty
life.
good.
They ruined my life.
Why? Because it's depressing?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, Babel, dude.
American movies aren't supposed to end like that.
How are you supposed to end?
A happy ending.
She's supposed
Like
to be like the
Transformers.
like she's supposed to be the winner.
And
She
she's
was supposed to not get paralyzed and basically killed at the end.
Yeah.
She was supposed to live a happy life,
Hey.
with the coach Frank.
What about the movie? I mean, with the book. Don't you blame the book?
What?
Because it was based on a book, so they probably followed the book, right?
Oh, I didn't even know there was a book.
There's always a book.
Remember, we're not doing that podcast, so
Not yet.
exactly. So we don't need to read.
But you could just look at like it always mentions that like go on a Wikipedia page, you'll say based on this novel.
Maybe they could have like gone away from the book and done something experimental and conceptual instead of just depressing.
I don't know how closely they followed it, but I know that.
Oh, so you haven't read the book?
So you haven't even read the book.
But I know it's based on a book, so
blast.
it's like they probably followed it a good amount, right?
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know.
So yeah, I don't think this is. Are movies based on books, Anderson? Do you know?
No.
They're just all original ideas.
Original screenplays.
Do you know if he writes them all?
I'm not sure. I think he does.
Probably like a team. Like he writes some of it, and then like he has other professional writers.
He doesn't seem like a sociable guy. I don't think he'd have a team.
Why do you say he's not sociable?
Cause he's just a really awkward, like weird dude.
I haven't seen any interviews by him.
He's just a weird dude. I mean, it takes a weird dude to make these kinds of movies, I guess.
He seems kind of.
There was someone else that wrote it.
Like that.
Oh, someone else wrote this?
Yeah, someone else helped for the screenplay.
Who wrote this?
Wes Anderson and Roman Coppola.
Oh,
Who's that?
is that the Francis Ford Coppola's son or something?
Isn't his son dead?
Well, there you go.
Conspiracy.
What does it say under his
He's
name?
a French-born American filmmaker, screenwriter, producer, and entrepreneur.
Well, there's your answer.
So there you go. He wrote it with someone else.
Yeah, his dad is Francis Ford Coppola.
I told you.
There you go.
Man, that Coppola family has got something. Like, there's some sort of talent there.
I think one of his sons is dead, though.
Because the daughter makes amazing films, and then Francis himself made great films.
Didn't he, like, make... What did he make, that movie with Robin Williams where he's, like a clown?
Oh,
What?
I think I know which one you're talking
You
about.
know what I'm talking about.
Where he was like a doctor too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Does
movie
that movie
is it?
suck?
Yeah, apparently.
No, it doesn't. That was a great film.
You didn't know what we were talking about.
Let me see.
I'm looking it up right
Oh, okay.
now. You guys keep talking. I'm going to look for this.
Look for the Robin Williams movie.
Yeah.
I think it was like an earlier work.
Isn't it a 90s movie?
I thought it was like 80.
No, he did not
80
make.
something.
There's no way he made that movie. Dude.
80 to 90.
I can't believe.
Yeah,
it.
Jack.
Jack.
1996.
He made it.
Whoa,
Shit.
Open your eyes.
What a mistake.
Whoa, dude.
You know what? Tarantino was right.
What did you say?
He said if you get too old and you're making movies and you're not as
shit.
good. You're not as good.
Yeah, it was this one.
That was a great movie. That was a sad movie.
I don't remember.
But we're talking about the guy that made The Godfather. The guy that made Apocalypse Now. That's the guy I'm talking about.
You mean Jack?
How dare you? Diss upon his name. Coming from the guy who's never seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Dang, bro. Why are you saying
Yeah.
that?
Wasn't he the one who was supposed to bring it?
You were supposed to bring it to me. What happened to that?
I don't have it. I
Did
thought
you look for it?
I thought I had
Did
it.
you
but-
look? Did you at least
Yeah.
Google search it?
I looked for it, but I don't have it.
You said it was probably on YouTube. Did you find it on YouTube?
You could probably rent it and watch it.
But you said you were gonna do it for me.
I'm not gonna rent it for you, dude. Like, I feel like if at this point you've never seen it,
It's not on Netflix anymore.
then you should go out of your way to see it.
No.
Because it's
You're gonna help me out. You're my boy, aren't you?
We're boys, but I'm not gonna like.
So you're not that.
I'm
much
not
my
your.
boy.
I'm not your mommy. I'm not gonna hold your hand.
My
through
mommy
this.
doesn't rent DVDs for me. Does your mom rent DVDs for you?
She used to back when DVDs were a thing.
DVDs are a thing, dude.
No, dude, they're a
They're
dying.
just going out of.
dying
They're
medium.
like little shurikens.
That's all they're used for.
dying. I mean, even VCRs and stuff like that.
Dude, I told my sister one day, I was asking her where the VCRs were, and she said, what's a VCR? What's a VHS? I was like, dude, you're such a liar. You remember those things. Because she was born 5 years after me. So she's not that old. I mean, young. Right?
Yeah.
Does she remember VHSs?
Yeah, she should.
The slime lady. That's the one I'm talking about.
Slime.
Slime.
That's kind of fucked up.
Slug.
Slug. Metal Slug.
That's a good game.
Great game. What else? Is there anything interesting about Moonrise Kingdom that you guys...
The children don't speak like children.
What is that? What do you mean?
They all act more
like adults. Like in the beginning of the movie, when they're introduced, they're all given like certain, like adult-like tasks to do at the camp, right? They're all held responsible.
It was like military-wise. They were all last name basis too.
Yeah.
Like the main character's name was Shirkowski or something like that.
Sam.
Yeah, and they all just called him by his last name half of the time.
That's true.
So.
I feel like there's like a...
I think that the khaki scouts that they were in, it was like more like boot camp.
Right. I feel like Susie's like painted in like a sexual portrait sort of way. I feel it was kind of weird in that regard. Like when the first time they meet, she's heavily in makeup, like her...
The Raven.
Yeah, the Raven. They don't have full pants, right?
It was
they have,
like tights,
leggings, yeah.
Undergarment.
And she always has makeup on. Even there's a scene where she talks to her mother in the shower, which not the shower, the bath, right? She's bathing her,
yeah, and
she still has makeup on. And she always has makeup on. She's
the perfume too.
Perfume. She's in a bra with Sam, and I feel like they're meant to be.
How old is she? Did it say in the film?
They were like 12-ish to 14.
Let's say tweens.
Yeah, so they were like very youngish.
So
what do you think? What do you think that means? As far, what do you think Wes Anderson's trying to say with that?
He's into the young women. Come on, dude. Easy.
I don't.
Give me a hard one.
I don't think. I don't think that's what they. I don't think that's what he's going for.
All right. What do you guys think?
What do you think, Brian? What do you think he's trying to say with that?
I don't know. I think it was like that sexual portrayal of adolescence and stuff like that. It's in the 60s. It's supposed to be taking place in like mid 60s, 70s, or before the 70s. So this is after like World War II, baby boomers and all that stuff. So
fucks.
So yeah, which was pretty interesting, seeing as to how, like Kevin mentioned earlier, the kids were more mature, but the parents had like this whole... They were more comedic in a sense.
Yeah.
Since like the troop leader lost like lost his scouts like halfway through, and you know, how do you lose kids? And same with the cop and everything, but
that's a pretty good answer. But
I think
you're missing the obvious that he's in the young women.
I don't think that's what it is. I feel like I feel like
obvious.
It's like speaking about how like the youth is just growing up too fast. You know, it's just another way of saying it. Like, hey, these kids, they're growing up way too fast. They ran away together and they're trying to start a life together. Like,
they got married.
Who does that? Like 30-year-olds do that. You know?
Yeah,
I feel like the only one who actually believed that they were gonna run away is Sam, because the way he packs and the way that Susie packs just tells the whole story. So Sam...
She did leave a note that she was only
gone for 10 days or less.
Yeah.
She doesn't pack anything substantial. She packs like a bunch of cat food for her cat. She brings a bunch of books, so she thinks of this as more of a trip, whereas Sam is actually going full out. I'm living the wild. I'm gonna catch turtles, and
I'm gonna eat like whatever nature has to offer, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like he's ready for that life in nature. Because he has nothing to go back to, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Like, all the kids hate him.
And I think there's definite showing of the maturity level. Because I feel like by saying that Susie knows that they're getting caught, that she's more aware of reality, whereas Sam is living a fantasy. Sam thinks that they're going to live out together. Susie knows that they're not. Where am I going with this?
Which is why she only packed that much.
Look, she shows Sam a book, right? Like the misbehaving.
Oh,
the misbehaving
how to
children.
cope with mischief.
Yeah, that one. And then she shows him and like shows vulnerability in her because she's showing trust in Sam. And
he laughs it off.
He laughs it off, right? To show her as a child, where Susie's always portrayed to be like somewhat of an adult,
more mature,
more
which is
sexual.
also
because that's what Anderson's into.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I'm not even.
But then she's also hella violent too.
I quit.
She's like the only. I feel like the way. I mean, she's not too organic in the way she talks, because actually maybe she is like the most real character, because she is shown to have a personality. She is shown to have a temper, and everyone else in the film is quirky. They don't really have that many problems. Like Sam's mother has an affair, but she's still
Sam's not.
No, Susie's mother's having an affair,
or what it seems like it, because we're not quite sure what they do. It's just knowing that they see each other.
Bro.
Come on, you know what they're doing.
Come on, dude.
He doesn't need to show that on screen.
Come on, bro.
Nah, dude. They could just be smoking. That's all they could be doing.
Smoking each other,
How do you do that? Are you playing a game?
I'm not playing any games.
No, him.
What are you talking about?
Brian's playing a video game right now.
We're in this podcast together.
I feel like he's checked out of the podcast.
No,
wow.
I'm aware of everything. Just gotta get my daily rewards.
Well, who's that guy that goes to Berkeley that got his bike stolen?
Chris? The legend Chris?
We need to replace you with Chris, dude.
When's Chris coming back?
He's not, dude. He started school already.
He's living over there now forever. He's never coming back.
He's coming back.
Because your brother started Berkeley.
Yeah.
So Chris started Berkeley.
But he's coming back when he's this is his last year, right?
Chris, yeah. Should be.
There you go.
Alright.
Well, like I was saying... What was I saying? Anderson's into young children. Hey, like your boy Woody.
He's no comment.
This is the connection.
I feel like there's no connection.
I think that Susie's shown to be an adult because she kind of mirrors her mother. At the end of the film... Oh, we didn't mention at the beginning of the movie. Spoilers. Spoilers. You can pause it now. But don't pause it. Like, we need all your support.
Just stop watching it.
No, don't.
Point.
Just pause it, watch the movie, come back.
Yeah.
You don't need to watch it.
You don't need to do anything.
I mean, you can listen. If you're already listening, just listen.
No, just stop.
No,
because it's a spoiler.
Just carry on.
I don't want to ruin it for
Spoilers,
you.
Carry forward.
So, at the end of the movie, Susie is what? She's still with who?
Sam.
Yeah, Sam. And at the end of the movie, who is Sam adopted by?
The police officer.
Played by?
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis, there you go.
Bruce
Willis. And he's dressed just like him, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. He had that mini police officer attire.
Very cute.
What, are you into young kids now, dude?
That's the connection.
Jesus.
I want to be a great filmmaker just like those guys.
I thought I knew you. And then...
Okay, so...
Easy money, bro.
Carry on.
She's just like an adult. She's just like her mother. She's into this affair because the Bill Murray character, whose name is, I know by memory, Walt. I'm not looking at my notes. Walt, he tells her specifically, you're never going to see him again, right?
Yeah.
When they first capture him, but then they run away together, and he says the same thing.
The social service is going to
take him away. But she's wrong because they still see each other at the end. Just like who? Susie was seeing the Bruce Willis's character at the end. Susie's mother. Susie's mother, yeah. There you go.
It's an interesting connection.
Bro. It's obvious.
So I didn't even see that. That's a good connection.
Thanks, dude. I worked hard for that one.
Proud of you.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. High five.
Son.
Alright. That was...
I think that's as good as it gets.
Wow, yeah. I think
I don't
you just
even want to follow up on that.
Alright, well, I wrote more. I just made more of the same connection where, Sam is... Well, yeah, he's more childish in the fact that he doesn't stick to his virtues and he changes his mind. He becomes rebellious at the beginning of the film because no one cares about him. He's gonna
get taken away.
So he's like, I'm gonna leave with my lover, who I married,
or who at that point he wasn't.
But he married her eventually.
So yeah.
Like these decisions are not thought out, but Susie goes through them not because she thinks that they're gonna work out, but because despite her mother. Sam believes in all this, but he changes his belief. He becomes this wild man, and by the end of the film, what is he? An authority figure.
That's so true.
A pig. A cop. I love cops. They gave me a ticket once, and now every time I see one, I'm like, man, why? Don't hurt me.
They're just doing their job.
They are doing their job. Dude, I thought there was no kids in school because I was out of school, and then I drove too fast, but I never drive too fast. Ask these guys. I'm like the slowest driver.
Yes.
That's why you should never drive fast.
I don't.
But you did.
That was one time, and that
That's
one time,
all
that was
it
when they were
takes.
there.
Let that be a lesson to you, young man.
Come on, guys. I was driving to my internship, which I don't get paid for. And then I got...
What's going on?
Oh, guys, don't read my messages.
Ding.
Yo, what's going on?
Don't worry about it.
Yo.
Oh my goodness.
So professional.
This is very pro.
Very pro.
Alright, so...
Alright, is there anything else you guys want to mention about the film?
I thought the kid actors were pretty good, though.
Yeah, they did a good job.
Yeah, seeing as to how many kid actors there were, they managed to do a pretty well job with...
those other Boy Scouts are pretty crazy, dude.
Yeah. And, like, the thing is that with the main troop, of the khaki scouts that we were focusing on, I think they were, like, 55 or something.
Yeah.
They all had, like, their unique traits that they managed to keep throughout the film. Like, Lazy Eye and his, like, fucked up eye and whatever.
And that kid that rode the motorcycle.
Yeah, that got stabbed.
Oh, that was pretty sad, dude.
It was pretty brutal.
Yeah. It was interesting, though.
That was kind of weird. Like, maybe Wes Anderson is to violent young women. Boom. Another connection.
There you go. We're getting closer.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
and,
it's like Zodiac.
$1 Million Baby. We had violence. We're just connecting all our films that we watched together, dude.
Yeah.
It's because we picked good ones. There's like I feel like there's a period where we just kept connecting an actor from one movie to another.
That's what I was thinking we were going to do.
There were so
first.
many actors in this one that I thought, but we would connect it back to the last one, but the last one didn't have, like, any actors at all.
I have my boy Brad.
Who?
Wait.
What was the last movie?
$1 Million Baby.
Oh.
Morgan Freeman.
Hey, Morgan's in everything.
Not this one.
Oh, that's true. How many black people are in this movie? Go.
None.
0.
Oh. You're not...
This is the 60s, though.
Hashtag.
There were no black people in the
That's
60s.
true.
No,
That's very true.
They just were...
They weren't on this white island.
Yeah. This was like a very...
Good defense.
This was like a very...
Alright.
Like, isolated place. They had to get their mail airdropped.
But didn't you know that if any movie that comes out of Hollywood doesn't have black people, it's automatically racist?
That sounds racist.
It is racist.
Alright.
A little bit.
That's the thing, right? Like, people just complain that Hollywood doesn't cast these...
I thought that was a more recent thing, though.
This is pretty recent. They've been
2012?
complaining about it. They've been complaining about it forever, dude. When are Asians gonna be back on the screen, dude? Name an Asian leading man. Go. Not Kung Fu.
Jackie Chan?
It's Kung Fu right there.
What's his name? I forgot his
Ken
name.
Jeong.
Yeah.
What?
Ken Jeong.
What movies has he done?
The Hangover.
Did he do Community?
Bro.
He's in Community. He had his own film about him being a doctor.
Yeah.
Not film, TV show.
Yeah.
Because he studied to be a doctor initially.
He was actually a doctor.
Yeah.
Props to my boy.
That's Team No Money right there, dude.
What, from money to acting?
That's money right there, acting. Easy money.
He should have just stuck to, like, the doctor thing.
Nah.
I feel like he could have saved some lives and made a real difference.
Wasn't he like a foot doctor or something?
I think so.
Because then you gotta go through years of med school.
But he had already done it, and then he didn't, so it's like a waste of money. Like, at that point...
He's
like,
still a
fuck.
doctor.
But he's not, like, being a doctor. He's not practicing.
He probably gets more money this way.
But the thing is
He's
that
making more of a difference.
if he wanted to, he could like retire from acting, just go into like start up his own practice, and then just
People are gonna come in?
Yeah, they're gonna come in because he's already famous.
You come in for that?
Yeah, dude. I'd be like, yo, I stubbed my toe. Can you help me? And he'd charge me, and I'd be like, damn.
Can
Do you mind
ask him for
saying
your autograph?
And then I'd be like, do you mind signing it? It's like, do you mind signing my cast?
You gotta ask him to say rolling the film.
Yeah. Do you mind saying we're now rolling the film?
No, I'm not gonna say that.
Just be like, I hurt my throat. I can't say it.
Dude, are you distracted too? No one's paying attention to this podcast.
What are you talking about?
Who are you talking to?
I'm not talking to anyone.
I can see it. Let's read your messages out loud.
No, let's not.
Wait, let's read yours. They popped up on the screen.
Yeah, Mr. Secret over here.
It says,
Let's
wow,
not. No,
Rolling the Film is the greatest podcast of all time.
I don't believe that.
I know. Anything else, guys?
No, I think so. Closing remarks?
Oh, we'll rate it. Come on, guys.
Oh, grades.
Grades with closing remarks?
Let's go, Brian. What do you rate this out of 10? Or, I mean, sorry. A, B, C, D.
I was going to say B minus.
B minus.
Because it was a pretty quick watch, and it was like, it had really entertaining parts, so I was, it wasn't like a movie that you just want to finish, but it's like a movie that you kind of just like are still tuned into. So
B minus.
Yeah, B minus.
How about you, Kevin?
I'm gonna give it a B plus.
That's really high.
I feel like the structure was really good. Like
Really
everything had a purpose to it.
Just the way you talked about it seemed like you just didn't like it at all.
Didn't you see the things I pointed out? I feel like those are very deliberate.
I feel like
very intelligent decisions. Except the whole, liking young women thing. That was kind of weird.
I don't know. I feel like you just didn't like it because...
Why?
You said, like, all the characters didn't seem to have any problems. They were all just, like, one-dimensional.
That's their thing. That's, like, his thing. They're all quirky.
Yeah, like, each adult was, like, hella quirky and...
No, but you said it in, like, a very derogatory way. Like, oh, yeah, they didn't have anything.
This is what he's known for. It's his style.
I know it's his style, but just the way you spoke on it,
I think that's just how I sound.
Like it. You just don't like anything.
No, I like a lot of things. Except that one guy you just showed us. Boonking or whatever.
Boonk!
That guy is awful.
Give me this mic over here.
Alright, what about you? What'd you rate it?
I'll give it a C+.
C+? Wow, this is from the Anderson guy.
I'm not an Anderson guy, God.
He's an Anderson guy and he gave it a C+.
I'm not an
Wait, did he
Anderson
say
guy.
it was like in his top 5 or
what? Top 5?
Top 5 Wes Anderson films.
And it's a C+.
Is he that bad?
He's not bad.
Okay, what's his best movie? Like, what would you rate it?
The best movie is The Royal Tenenbaums.
How much? What would you rate that?
That's an A-.
A- is his best? Come on, dude. You gotta give the guy a break.
It's an A-. What do you want me to do?
That's only a 90. What is that, like a 3.7?
Yeah.
3.7. That's not even a 4. How's he gonna go to grad school with that?
He doesn't need grad school. He's a goddamn filmmaker.
Great point. We're gonna close on that. We've been rolling the film on Moonrise Kingdom. Please tune in for next week's episode, which will be on Boyhood, chosen by Isaac. Thanks, Isaac, for another long movie.
Painfully long movie.
All right. See you later, guys.